I mean, this was not an easy year for you, for the team, with Janae Harris's passing, and how it all happened. How did you handle that mentally?
Well, one thing you just always got to be aware of your surroundings. And how I handled just the season, probably I just stayed connected with my teammates. I think they kind of guided me through the season. I mean, we've had counselors that work with us. I feel like I became close with, just everybody on the staff. So that was the biggest part, is just being close with my teammates. I mean, it's still, it's still a sad situation. So it's never forgotten. So it's just stuck with me. So it's not really easy to, just move past.
So how do you deal with it on a daily basis?
Just talking to my family, they've been here since day one. So they're willing to listen to me at any point of time.
And how critical will it be when you get to an NBA team in a city to keep that counseling, therapy, whatever it is, especially if there's anything that, that you have to deal with, as there are in life, there are hurdles.
Well, like you said, a counselor is always great. I think everyone should talk to a counselor at some point in time, even if it's just about life,
Your game translates to the NBA. Why do you think that is the case?
I think I kind of separate myself a different way than others, I would say. Due to the fact I take pride on the defensive side. I feel like it's not all about how your offense is going in the basketball game. I feel like it's more ways to impact the game, as far as just, diving on the floor, getting all the loose balls, taking charges. It's definitely one thing I just started doing since I got to college. I think just, doing the small things to win games is probably the biggest thing that will separate a player.
Yeah, I mean, when I first met you back in Portland, there was one game you got the little hard hat from Nate Oates. How critical was that for you to prove that you could do the hard things, the nitty-gritty things on the court, not just scoring 30 points?
I'll tell you what, it wasn't easy, with Noah Clowney next to me. You kind of got to be selfish to win a hard hat, just diving on the floor, getting loose balls, getting the rebounds, or all the effort points.
There were times this season when you knew when you had to take over. I mean, you had a lot of talent on that team. When you're in the flow of the game, how do you determine it has to be my time?
Well, I think one thing with that is just, your teammates have to trust you. Your coach definitely has to trust you. It's not just about me scoring 30 every game or just scoring in general. It's about like small stuff. It's just how you win the game.
If you're to look at the NBA and say, okay, this is someone who I could be compared to, not saying I'm there now, but who would that be?
Definitely Paul George. Due to the fact I watch a lot of his film, kind of study his moves. I kind of steal his moves, just put my own twist to it. So Paul George. I think how he just carries himself on the court and just a leader, the leader that he is on and off the court, him leading with his actions and his voice. I think one thing I need to work on is just leading with my voice instead of, you can lead with your actions too, but I think the vocal part here is probably the most important, because, you get people that just can't read your body language, or, just can't read you in general. So I think just being able to lead with your voice is important.
Everything that you've gone through, what's it going to mean to you when your name is called and Adam Silver is on that stage and shakes your hand and gives you a hat?
It's definitely going to be tonight. I think right now I'm just living by day, taking it slow with my family. But me and my family know for sure it's going to be an exciting and emotional night.